Winback Farm of Canada is home to 9 exceptional stallions, including Beach Glass, the last great son of legendary sire of sires, Some Beach Somewhere. Also new in 2024, Lawless Shadow, an O'Brien Award winner for 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Double millionaire betting line, sire of 5 winners of over $400,000. Mick Wicked, the richest pacing stallion in harness racing history, and Hall of Fame inductee. Trixton, sire of 6 who have earned over $500,000, including O'Brien Award winner Evident Beauty. Also standing Archangel, Better Than Cheddar, Better's Delight, and My MVP. For more information, winbackfarm.com.
Welcome to Meadowbranch Training Center, where we're going to catch up with Blake MacIntosh, talk about his twos and trainings here on HRU, and of course catch up on some of his top horses coming back. He's made over $1.2 million in purse earnings just last year and has 2 stables on both sides of the border, New York and Ontario. Let's see what he has to say about his hopefuls this season. Thanks for joining us here today, Blake. And before we get into your 2-year-olds, let's kind of recap last year. You had a good season. You made over $1.2 million in purse earnings. And kind of let's go over some of the ones that are coming back this year, starting with Don't Mess with Mama.
Yeah, she's training back good. She had a little bit of lameness issues last year on the left hind, but we're really pleased with the way she's training back. She'll qualify in 2 weeks and then be ready for the SPOA.
And how about Spring Blake?
He's doing really well. He won his first race back the other day, 52 over Pompconos in the Weiss, and we're really looking forward to a big year for him.
And the last one here coming back we're going to talk about is Supplemental Fee.
Yeah, he's another Corley Choice colt. He raced for the first time the other day in Poconos, finished second in 51 off a couple of 56 qualifiers, so really pleased with him, and he's paid into most of the major stakes, so we're hoping for big things with him.
Well, good luck with him, especially that Corley Choice connection. It must be exciting, to see those ones coming on the track.
Yeah, we're really happy with the way they've been. He had an okay 2-year-old season as a stud, but we're hoping it's like him and have a really big 3-year-old year with them.
Let's move on. Just kind of some talk about yearling purchasing and then into your 2-year-olds. When you're doing any research or homework before the sales, what does that prep look like for you?
Very little video work. It's not something I'm big on. I know a lot of people like it, but very little video work. I look at a lot of pedigrees. I'm big on certain dams and certain crosses. I like 3x3. We do a lot of work on the pedigree side, and then we go and we look at the horses and we pick out which ones we like.
And you do have a great relationship with Winback Farms. Now, how did that come about, and what type of relationship do you have with them?
Winback and I have been together probably 10 or 12 years now. Joe and Joanne are like top class people. You couldn't ask for better people. I pick out the ones I like, and I buy them, and then I ask Mr. Thompson if he wants in on them, and he says yes or no, and then we go from there.
And obviously you're always a part of the OSS program here in Ontario. And what type of things do you see or feel coming back to it each season?
It's a tough program. It's tough, but it's got great money, and we can stay at home and not have to travel too far, which is really nice. Like we've got stables in the States, and we're always on the road there, but here we're mostly at Mohawk, so it's an easy ship for us.
And just your group of 2-year-olds, before we get into them individually, how are they going this winter?
I'm very pleased with them. We've got, same as always, some really good ones, some okay ones, and some that aren't that good.
Same as everybody.
Yeah. If everybody says all theirs are going good, they're lying to you.
So let's get into some of the ones that we have on our list today. The first one here is Gravenhurst, your muscle mass colt.
Yeah, he was a big purchase, $6,000. I don't know if it's good we're talking about him because he's the cheapest one we bought, but he trots really good and has a lot to go, and just wants to do it every time we put him on the track.
And they don't know how much they were purchased for.
No, but I tell him every day.
Moving on to Nieve, your Walner colt.
Yeah, he's been a dream to go with. He made a break today out there, but that's probably driver error, but that's what we'll blame it on today. But he's he's a nice colt. He's gray. He's flashy out there, and he was pretty reasonable for Walner. I think he was 17,000, and but he can fly with the wind. He's a really nice horse.
Now your green Manalishi filly, Sister Sara.
Yeah, we bought her at Lexington. As soon as we saw her, we liked her. She just has a nice way of going. She goes a little bit of action up front, but we've got 3 green Manalishis, and I like them all, so I'm really pleased with them right now.
And how about Takeout Hanover?
Takeout is a stay hungry colt that we purchased at Harrisburg. Does everything right. Has a big move to him, and just built like a tank. So we're really happy with him.
And the first of 2 courtly choices we're going to talk about, Court's on Fire.
Yeah, Courts was bought at Mark Ford's sale, and he just keeps improving every time out there. He was really impressive out there this morning. He went 14 or 15, and he was driving away from them. So we're really hoping for good things for him this summer.
And moving on to the filly, Courtly Maiden.
Yeah, Courtly Maiden, we have the brother, and he'd shown a lot of speed last year, but he had a couple cysts in his stifle, so we had to put a screw in, then we had to take the screw out. And but he had shown enough speed that we thought we'd go back, and she's been impressive this winter so far. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Moving on to Mom's Point, your American Ideal filly.
She's special to me. She's at a Bullet Point, which was probably the most special horse I've had. She made me $700,000. I paid $1,500 for her, and this is the first foal that made it to the race. Been able to live foal, and she's just been really impressive. Reminds me a lot of her mom. Looks just like her, paces just like her, and has a great attitude like her.
And Monalishi.
Monalishi is another green Manalishi. She's a nice filly. She went 16 or 17 out there this morning, and we're really happy with her.
How about your Wheelin' and Dealin' filly from London Classic Sale for $24,000, Medley Seelster?
She's a bit hot. She has a mind of her own, but she can fly. We have to keep her really quiet. If we don't, she'll explode on us. But when she stays flat, she's really good. So hopefully we can keep her quiet for the summer and go from there.
Now, is that working with different pieces of equipment, trying to see what works best for her?
Yeah, we're plugging her ears and opening her up and trying different bits on her, and she's tough. She's a typical woman. She wants to do what she wants to do.
And the last one on our list here is your Tactical Landing for $45,000 out of Lexington. She's a hot asset. She's
a really nice filly. She had a terrible morning this morning, but the blacksmith decided to do equipment change on her and take about 3 ounces off her toe, so that's probably why she was no good this morning. But she's got a lovely gait when she shot right, and we're really happy with the way she's going.
That's great to hear, and good news about all of them that we've talked about here today. How many in total do you have in the barn, and how many 2-year-olds off the top of your head, if you know?
In the barn, it's between 65 and 70, we'll say, between here and the New York barn. And then we've got 26 2-year-olds here. Then we've got 2 2-year-olds down with Edmonds McKay down in the East Coast training back, and from what I hear, they're going great. Ozzy tells me every week how good they're going, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see how good of a trainer he is.
Yeah, I know Edmonds is a great trainer. He's a great man, so we're not worried about those 2.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us here, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Jaimi.
Winback Farm of Canada is home to 9 exceptional stallions, including Beach Glass, the last great son of legendary sire of sires, Some Beach Somewhere. Also new in 2024, Lawless Shadow, an O'Brien Award winner for 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Double millionaire betting line, sire of 5 winners of over $400,000. Mick Wicked, the richest pacing stallion in harness racing history, and Hall of Fame inductee. Trixton, sire of 6 who have earned over $500,000. Including O'Brien Award winner Evident Beauty. Also standing Archangel, Better Than Cheddar, Better's Delight, and My MVP. For more information, winbackfarm.com.